Hello, Akko here, welcome back to FTB Unhinged. I'm going to get on today with getting some reactors ready. I want to get IC2 power across the new plant. I've done a little bit of work off camera, which I shall go show you nice and quickly. I don't think there's much I've done in here. No, there isn't. So let's just run over there. The quarry finished. So I've quarried out the underneath. I've just tied up the underneath a bit. I've started putting a floor down here. I want to use a floor that I hadn't used before, so I use this concrete, but it actually doesn't look very good in this texture pack. It looks pretty much like smooth stone. That's actually Railcraft concrete. In some texture packs it looks really nice. It's really, really smooth. I think in vanilla it's really smooth. But in this, yeah, it just looks like slightly different coloured stone. So I maybe messed that up. That's black smooth stone. Smooth black stone even. I'm going to do all the walls all the way down with that, and we've got all this down here. I filled all the walls in just so I've got no mobs can come in, and then I'm going to make some. I filled all the gaps in here with smooth blackstone as well, and cobble blackstone. I just put a layer of water down here, so if I fall down here, I don't die. But I'm going to be using quite a bit of this space down here. I think anyway, that's going to be my plan. So I didn't put no lights down here, have I? Never mind. So that will there. So what I'm going to do is, this is going to be my buildcraft side of this plant. Now I've decided I need to start getting on with some thermal expansion stuff, but you've seen me do that before. You've seen thermal expansion. This is a Greg Tech pack, so I'm going to do the thermal expansion stuff off camera. I'm at the point where I need an induction smelter. No, the thermal expansion smelter. Oh shit, what's it called? Don't use something. Induction smelter, I was right. I need one of them guys. I need to be able to make tesseracts and stuff. I'm going to have to start getting automated power. I want to do all this wall all the way down. I ain't doing it manually. I want to do it with a buildcraft filler. So I'm going to need some kind of automated power for that. So I need to be able to make tesseracts and stuff. And I can't make them at the minute because I've got no induction smelter or the stuff that goes with it. I'm also going to set up the cobble and the smooth stone generator over here, and I'm going to make a sand generator. So we've got a sand generator as well. And of course I'm going to need magma crucible and liquid transposer for liquid ender, liquid redstone, stuff like that. So I'll do all that off camera. That's going to go in this side of the plant. This side of the plant's going to be IC2 side. I'm going to start getting all my Greg Tech stuff made really soon. That's high on my priorities now, is getting the industrial grinder setup going. But first of all, we need IC2 power here. I think I'm going to bring everything from over there across here. I'm going to have a boiler on that side, pretty much same position as this, but over there, which is going to have the steam ovens and the steam engine and the steam turbines on. No engines. Oh yeah, of course. This is running fine, by the way. This is totally keeping up. So one refinery is keeping that full. That's staying full, and we can just quickly go and check on the level of our oil in this dark place. And well, we haven't got rid of the surface stuff yet, so that's nice and full as well, which is good. So what I'm going to get on with is making some nuclear reactors. So let's have a look at them. So there's a nuclear reactor. It's going to need advanced circuits, easy enough. Generators, easy enough. And reactor chambers. Dense copper plates on a machine block. Well, machine block's easy enough. Dense copper plates is 8 copper plates compressed again. So plate bend and then compress. So what I'm going to want is I'm going to start off with 4 reactors. I'm going to do the same as I did in my Unleashed series. I'm going to use the Sneaky Crafts Tower of Power. I'm going to start it up there, and I'm going to expand it down here as and when I need to. But it's going to be the design with double reactors all facing each other, and then you can just stack them on top of each other, and you can have it as high as you want. So I'm going to start making that. I won't be powering it just yet. I want to get it in here so we can power it up, start running cable, so we can start getting some of the stuff made. So I'm going to go and make some of the bits, work out how much I need. I think I'll start off with either 4 or 8. I'll probably start off with 4. So I'm going to get some of this stuff ready. I'll be back and we'll start putting some of these reactors together and work out where they want to go. Back in a bit. Okay then, here we are. I've used up an absolute shit ton of copper, and I might not even have enough copper to do all the internal bits. Internally we're going to need 12 in each of these, which takes gold, that's okay, and one of these which takes 2 dense copper plates, which that's 16 copper each of them. It might be alright, and then I need so many of these, which use a heat vent as well. And then this is what we're going to fuel it with, dual uranium cells. So 2 uranium cells and 1 lead plate. I should have made uranium cell as well actually. Let's have a look at that. Uranium cell. Uranium cell. Automatic cannon machine, eh? We need to make one of them. Yep, we need to make an automatic cannon machine as well. I'll start processing my uranium into dust. How do we get uranium dust? Pulverize. You get 1. Macerate, you get 1. So you can silk touch uranium ore. I get 2, plus I get plutonium and thorium as well, so I want to be doing that at some point. But for now, I actually want to be making this uranium dust. And then 4 of them in the centrifuge, which we ain't got yet, have we? Also gets me tungsten, well, that's not bad. Thorium. So 4 gets me 4, so that's the same as doing it the other way anyway. What's going on here? They're re-enriched. Sorry. 4 gets me 4. Cannon machine. 1 of them, which is a compressed. 1 of them. Where are you? Compress it. Compress it. Where are you? Oh, I have to compress it anyway. So I have to make it into uranium dust anyway, by the look of it. Do I? No, I don't. Okay. I don't have to do that, but I might as well make it into uranium dust. So I'm going to have to make a centrifuge as well, which is on the list, but we're just still in the stage of getting all this ready. Each one of these, each 8 of these is a stack. So that's 16 stacks of copper I've been through there. So we can go put this all together. The rest of it's pretty straightforward. These want to be going. I decided to make 8, which is maybe a mistake, but we'll work that out one day. So 32 of them, and we're gonna have a few left over here because I want 8 chambers as well. So we'll have 8 reactors and 8 chambers, like so. So that's quite expensive on copper, but not too expensive on anything else. The rest, if you just remember, if you look there, was just generators, nice and basic, and advanced circuits, nice and basic. So that's pretty cool. I'll jump across to here, and these are going to go over here, and we're going to have nuclear reactors. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to have 2 stacks of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they'll all be 1 chamber in a minute, which is just 3 things across. But if we add these to the end, 1, 2 of them, then each one of these will now have 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's what my reactor setup's going to be like. And then we're going to want precision import buses and precision export buses onto all these. Because the import, we just want to be putting these dual cells in, and we'll want it to craft them as it needs them. And the export, we'll want it to pull any of these near depleted out, because some of these may turn to near depleteds in the reactor. So we need to be able to pull them out. I'm not sure how it works with joules. I still think they pull single ones out sometimes. So we need to be able to pull them out. So that's going to be 8 precision import, 8 precision export. So I'll get on with that next. Well, that's basically my power area. Decided to go across. I was going to put it in the middle, but there wasn't really room in here. I was going to put it up there, but decided against it. So this is going to be my IC2 side of the building. I am going to go with my industrial grinder there, implosion compressor, vacuum freezer, and my blast furnace. So they're going to be in the floor around this thing. So if it blows up, it's going to blow everything up, which will be fun. So I'm going to get on making some more stuff. I also somehow lost my ender pouch. I don't know what I did with it. I'm not died again. Lost my ender pouch. No idea. Must have thrown it on the floor and not realised. Like a noob. Oh, I made another one of them. And I've got a few things in there now. Actually, I wanted to make a steel file, but to make a steel file, I needed a refined iron rod. To make a refined iron rod, I need to either make a lathe or a file. So the only file I could actually make was a bronze file, which was a stick, not a rod. So I got a bronze file, then I made a steel one anyway, because one that eventually runs out. And yeah, I've made some thermal expansion machines. So I've got an induction smelter, liquid transporter, magma crucible. That's going to let me make things like hardened glass and electrum, stuff like that, and then liquid redstone, liquid ender, so I can make tesseracts and energy cells, stuff like that. So that's what I wanted them for. So they're going to go down. I've not actually made a stairway down in this place yet. They're going to go down in this floor somewhere. I'm going to spend a bit of time setting a few things up down here. I think I am going to bring all my farms across to this place, which is going to be a level lower. I'm going to put all the farms down there, but that I still haven't decided yet fully. I have my two choices are make a singularity, quantum bridge, and I can do that now. If we come back in here and jump over the wall, whee! This guy has got a singularity in there, so I can take that out, and I can make that into linked singularity by putting it with some, let's remember, a little bit of gunpowder, a little bit of TNT and something else in it. I can make that into a quantum entangled singularities. What I can do with this now is I can turn this to condense into matter balls, and then the cobble that I get in from any quarry. So I'm actually going to take it. The dirt and the gravel can go straight into the recycler. Cobble can't be recycled, but 256 cobbles and I need one of them. It's not really great, to be honest. I should just auto-craft it into slabs. But I'll make some of these for a while because I might try the gun. There's a gun that fires them. I've never played with it before. This guy, matter cannon. So I've never used that before. I might make myself one of them to play with. Anyway, I'm gonna get on making some more stuff. I want to start working out what I need to get these. I'll probably only have enough for one reactor in a minute, so I'm going to get that made and then show you the pattern that the reactors are going to have. And at the same time, I'll get some AE stuff made, and I'll be back in a bit again. Hello, I'm back, and it's been so long since the last part of the video. I've spent far too much time today getting everything done. I've decided I'm going to bring the farms over here. I'll show you them in a minute. I've got this first reactor with all its bits in. Now these take 2 plates, that's 16 copper each. I may run out of copper doing these. I'm going to have to make loads more iron bars, but I'm going to start stocking these. I've totally gone over the top with this, to be honest. I should have maybe just done 1 or 2 just to start with and get it going, but what I'm working on now is I need to make an industrial centrifuge, and that's going to stay across to the base just for now. I'm going to bring it all over here eventually. Now what I've been messing around with, it took me ages, is I made these guys. Now I brought all my farms over here. Now one of the farms we didn't have before was it's so dark as well, and that's something else I've made. I made a power fist. I'll get to that in a minute. I want to make some brass lamps because this just isn't light enough. They don't put enough light out, and it's just so dark down here. This is cocoa, and it's on 4 lots of dirt. I'm not sure if 4 lots of dirt speeds anything up, so I've done them all on 4 lots of dirt, and to keep it looking a bit uniform. And I think I can fit a tree farm. I think that's enough height if I do the tree farm at the bottom level of this dirt. I'm not sure yet, so I might put a tree farm in the middle of here. But I've got reeds just for paper and stuff. We'll probably need later on, but I haven't automated them up to now across to the other side, and I maybe won't just yet here. But crops, cocoa, pumpkin, melon. Oops, I haven't finished with the glass yet either. And then I'm just putting carrots down. Now carrots I've got an issue with. Carrots and potatoes won't plant unless it's light enough, which is interesting. So they don't seem to be growing very quick either. But I'm keeping my eye on it. So I've just planted these a bit back, and these nether wart don't seem to be growing very quick either. I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong with them. There's not a massive amount of documentation. There is if you're looking at crossbreeding, but just to actually grow stuff on them, there's not a great deal of documentation. Then of course over here it's just 2 different types of mushrooms, and this one's going to be for wheat. The problem with the wheat is the way I've been doing it, I've got no seeds, so I need to actually plant some manually to get some seeds multiplied, because all my wheat at the minute is just wheat bushels and no wheat seeds. So anyway, I'm working towards that. Then I can just run power down and get all the harvesters here, and I'll once the AE network's over here. But that's taken me far longer than I expected it to. The power fist, I'll get to that real quick. I decided I needed better light than just torches, so I made the table. So there's the table. Power. So that was pretty straightforward. Took an emerald in the middle. I had to make one of these things. It's just 4 different coloured dyes, so it's pretty straightforward. Like it with the table. Then I made the power fist itself, which used one of these data storage circuits. No, I think there's a way of making a single one of them. Oh, there used to be. No, you've got to make all 4. Okay. So I made 4 of them using 8 emeralds. Advanced circuit got me 4 of them, so I've got 3 of them left over. There's the 3 left over. Look. So that got me and some aluminium. And machine parts is pretty straightforward. That's just refined iron plates in a circuit in the assembly machine. That got me that, and then all I've put in it is the lux capacitor and the basic battery. Well, the basic battery is an LV capacitor. That was steel, 1 bit of wiring, which is just silver and copper, and I used a couple of energy cells. And then the lux capacitor, I think, is just 1 bit of glowstone and 2. 1 bit of glowstone and 2 bits of iron. So that's all that's did for me is a light source, which is a bit tidier, and you can stick it on roofs and ceilings and stuff. So I spent a bit of time doing that. So now what I want to do is I'll just put another LV transformer here. This takes MV. All these are on low voltage. I said this is all going to go across there once I get it all sorted. But I wanted an industrial centrifuge, and that takes low voltage as well. And rather than add it onto the end here, I thought I might as well just stick it there for now. So I made an LV transformer. I'm just in the process of making the actual industrial centrifuge itself, so I'll get around with that. So what we need is a extractor, which is 4 tree taps, and a machine frame. I've got a machine frame, so now I've got a machine block already. Okay, so I should have some circuits ready in here for this. 2 advanced for the actual upgrades to the centrifuge. And have I run out of something? No, I thought I'd ask for a basic circuit as well. We'll try that again. Or maybe ask for it in the wrong order. There we go, and then 4 tree taps. Let's get some wood. Now I'm carrying wood because I've been making all them crops. So I'll use a bit of that. Get out of the way, you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy enough. 3, 4. What I can do once I've got it across that side, all the farms, is I should be able to create a significant machine block. Electronic circuit. 3 taps. Oops, wrong way round. There we go. And then this itself. Yep, that in the middle. Advanced circuit either side. Them either side, and what we've got in the corners, we've got refined iron plates. I'll do for me. I should have some of them. I have. So this is another power hungry thing. That should go there, and that should work in a minute. It'll take a little while to start up. What I can start doing in that is I've got 268 of this uranium ore. I can start processing that through there. Oops, what's going on there? I'd have to make it to dust first. Might have been dust first. Pulverizer to dust, macerate to dust. I'll crush it. Yeah, I think it was dust, wasn't it? So let's. And the dust goes into there. Yeah, the 4 dust gets me uranium cells, plus it's getting me tungsten. thorium and plutonium, which I might try and get to use later if the series goes long enough. So I am going to need to macerate all this first. I'm just still making sand in that. Everything's so slow. So I'll get some of that macerated. That's that on with then. And throw the rest of this stuff back in there. Now the next thing I'm going to start making is my industrial grinders. I'm going to make all 4 of these, so I'm going to cut the camera again in a minute and get some of the bits ready, because look at the industrial grinder. Industrial grinder, 6 advanced circuits, a pump, advanced machine block, and an industrial electrolyzer each. So I want 4 of these, so I want 1 on each side of the casing. So I want 4 industrial electrolyzers, which we've already made one before, and that takes extractors, electrolyzers, magnetizers. It's going to take a bit of time. So I'm going to throw all these together, and then I'll be back. And once we've got that done, we can place one, get the casing worked out. I think I remember which way the casing goes, but I'll have to do that afterwards, and we'll take it from there. Well, the shortest video ever is turning into the longest video to make ever. With the grinders, oops, I just clicked on completely the wrong thing there. Industrial grinders, of course, need either wolframium, which I've not got I've not got the heating coils for, and I've not got the ability to make them yet because I need chrome, or these diamond ones, which need industrial diamonds for a start, and they need diamond dust. The industrial diamonds, each one of them is a stack of coal, so I'm macerating a stack of coal. My macerator is slow as arseholes, really is. But I could easily just change it into the normal type and put overclockers in, but I'd have to rewire everything because there's no cable. These are all sharing power. Did I show you that? The centrifuge wasn't getting power through that. No idea why. It wasn't taking power. Maybe it didn't take power in from the bottom, but it wasn't taking power in. So I've made 8 of these up to now. It's weird. Only just one lot, then it stops. It won't do more. I thought I'd keep going until it made a stack, but see if I take them out, I'll do the next one. Maybe it was because of the cells was in there. So it kind of works weird, but Greg Tech stuff has often worked weird, so I won't dwell on that too long. I've been bending some plates. I need them steel for the grinders yet, and I've got these lead plates, so now I should be able to at least make some dual uranium cells. I'll make 6. 3, 4, 5. Oh, not got enough yet. I'm a fool. I should have made. Yeah, enough for 4. Okay. I'll wait for another 2. It's gonna take a while, isn't it? So what I've been doing in the meantime is I've been doing some more stuff at the other place, and I should have slept before I started recording. I'll just have a quick sleep. Not that it makes much difference. My area I'm working in, both areas, is secure. So in this area, I've got 3 of these full. Well, of course, I'm going to need a redstone signal to power these, so I've not bothered putting that in yet. Don't know whether to use MFI RedNet or just to use cobble structure pipes with red wiring yet. I've not decided exactly how I'm going to do that yet. In here, I've made a little path down each side. There's one over there as well, just using some elevator track so I can get onto this level. At this level, I'll put I'll put these machines here. I also made a pulverizer, and the pulverizer I'll just use to make some hardened glass. I pulverize a stack of obsidian. I'm going to use it for the coal as well, I think. So to make sure I can use. I don't want that one. Come back, you. Get away. Industrial grinder. Dit. Compressed. Coal ball. Coal dust 30256. Is that one from out of here? I think it is. Come on. 22257. Oh, okay. What did that one go into? I think it's the same thing, isn't it? What are we doing? Shaped. Yeah, same. So cool. So I can use that. So I'm going to use that to speed this process up a little bit because this pulverizer runs quicker than that macerator does. So using that there, I've got some hardened glass. I've just been into the end, killed a few endermen, so I've got enough here. I think I want 16 of them. There and there. Let's just spread them out for now. And 4 diamonds in the middle gets me tesseract frames. 4 tesseract frames. Bang them in there. Now tesseracts, I'm not going to use them for transferring liquids other than water. What I want to do is I don't want this thing here. I want to have a liquid tesseract in the middle block there underneath, and not have to have water sources dripping everywhere. I'm going to have my little water plant that I normally have. So I have a little water thing somewhere with 3 or 4 aqueous accumulators all pumping into a tesseract, and then I'll have other tesseracts wherever water's needed. So one on this boiler, one on the other boiler, one on the smooth stone maker, for example, and then one wherever else is needed. So that's what I'm making. Just making some liquid tesseracts. I'm not, like I said, I'm going to use trains. Nah, maybe not. I'm going to use trains for these liquids, but maybe not items. From the quarry, I'll probably send items for a tesseract as well. No, I won't. I'll use a ender chest for the items. So yeah, maybe just water. Probably just water, anyway. I made all the other bits that I need, so silver goes there and there, I believe. Tin there and there, copper there. I was just doing certainly quicker. And just wait for the last one. And there we go, I've got 4 liquid tesseracts. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to go make a little water plant, which means pulling these aqueous accumulators out of the other places I've got them and getting it put in before they run out of water. So that shouldn't take too long though, to be honest. I'll decide where to put that, and then when I'm back again, all this industrial diamonds should be made, I hope, and we can get on making the industrial grinders. And I think by the time I place them, that'll be the end of this episode. So it's still not. So I haven't really done anything. Not really powered anything. Down here, I've run the power lines down for all the farms. So each one of these is going to have a harvester with a ME interface and a level emitter on it, and liquid pipes off the bottom for the sludge. I'm going to start using the sludge that'll come out of these as well. Start getting some more clay, I think. Maybe not. Still, I don't know. But they're all ready to go once I start moving the ME network over here. The only other farm I need to get over here is the tree farm, wherever that's going to go. Not 100% decided where that's going to go yet. I might have it up on the surface. Anyway, I'm going to cut again. And I'm going to get my little water plant made. And I'll show you. Oh, that looks a bit tidy on the way back. I'm just in the process of draining this pipe out. Pretty much drained out now. And I'm just going to run that underneath instead because it'll look a bit tidier than running it on top. And yeah, next time I'm back, I've been doing this video for what, 12 hours? No, not. It's 8 PM of the night, and I started about 9 AM. It's about 11 hours on and off. I've been doing this video now, waiting for stuff. Very, very bad planning on from my point of view. On my side, yeah. Anyway, back in a bit. Here we are then. I've got my diamond pulverised into diamond dust. I've got my industrial diamonds made. I can make these diamond grinders now, and now I think I've got everything to put everything together. So first thing I need to do is, that's not what I wanted, industrial grinder. So the first thing is put the industrial electrolyzers together, which I forgot about. Magnetizer, electrolyzer, extractor, magnetizer, electrolyzer, extractor, and I believe they go there, and some refined iron plates go around the rest of the stuff. No, what have I done wrong? Advanced circuit, refined iron plates. Refined iron plates, other side of the electrolyzer. Wrong thing, there we go. Extractor. 4 industrial electrolyzers, they go up there then. And then to actually make the industrial grinder, so we want them now at the bottom. 3 at the top, 4 at the top as well. Get rid of this out of the way. We don't need that. They go there. The pumps go there. They go across to there. And that goes there. Wonderful. That gets us 4 of them, and it's a bit heavy making all 4 at once, but it gets out of the way. And now once we've made the 4, I can do the last thing I need to go and do. I can place one down and see what it needs. So I think that's 18 basic casings and 8 reinforced. Now we can check on here. No, we can't, because that one's random anyway. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the grey ones are basic. So I need to make 18 basic casings and 8 of the upgraded ones. So 9, 18 and 8. Back when I've done them, we'll get that put down, and then that'll be ready next time to actually start wiring it all up. Back in a bit. Here we are then, got all my casing bits. Can I break you? Brick please, thank you. I've still got 4 of them, yeah, all good. So I need 5 aluminium machine hulls surrounded by normal circuits. That's going to get me... Oh, can't count. I cannot count, save my effing life. Hang on. Oh, didn't mean to do that. What was just wrenched there? I did make an extra 6. Thought I did. I had made enough, after all. I just wrenched that. I'm not sure if I've starved all these of power now. So remember that. I hit that the front of that with a wrench. I don't know if I've changed which way the power was flowing, so I'll have to double check that later on. Anyway, I've got 20 of them. I only needed 18, so I've got a couple of spare to go in there. No room in there, is there? No. Give me that back. And now we need only 8 of these. Like so. And we need a bucket of water, which I should have in my inventory. There it is, yeah. So we can go place these down now. The only other things I've done is I made some RAF lamps. RAF lamps are pretty straightforward. Use one of these, a RAF igniter, which is just diamond shard and a nether brick. Nether brick is just a bit of netherrack smelted. We've got some netherrack there. And the diamond shards, we had some anyway from making the grinder, that thing there, that uses them. So they're made using a craft packet, and you can see the episode where I made that setup if you're not sure how to do that. But if you've got any questions about how to make them shards, give me a shout, and I'll show it again. But otherwise, I might as well leave that. If you're unsure, let me know. So what we can do now is, first of all, we can slam these 6 into here. Now this shouldn't start up. Nah, good. This doesn't start up because it needs a redstone signal. But what we want to do is, on these export buses, we want to set all these to move single items craft on them. Move single items craft. And what we also want to do is just want to block these at the minute, because we don't want to pull anything out that we don't want pulling out when we wire it up. I've thrown them down there, haven't I? Useless dickhead. So these are the import ones. What we're going to set these for is depleted cells, but I'm just going to make sure that nothing in there gets pulled out. So until we've got depleted cells to actually put in there, we just want to set all these import buses to be safe with them guys. And you see I've connected up. I've connected this with ME cable to each other, but not to anywhere else yet, because obviously we ain't got the thing here yet. So move single items craft. That should pretty much always just be craft, but there might be a couple spare ones in the system when we start off. And then these two want to be the skeleton shooting at me. Cheeky bastard. So we'll do all them, and then they're set ready. I'll check all these later as well. You get the gist. Might as well do the last couple while I'm here. Go on, keep it tidy. There's no need for me to do that, was there? And then last 2. Move single item craft and move single item craft. So once we've got all this connected to the ME network, it'll just craft them whenever it needs them. It'll pull out any depleted ones that it gets. and the depleted ones I'm going to go into a breeder that I'll set up later on. Now over here, what we're going to want is our casings. Go away. I'm busy. Not bad. How do I want to do this then? Let's bring this in one more. Yeah, that'll do, I think. And so I'm going to want 9. Actually, I want to bring in one more that way as well, don't I? So I want to brick that one. Come here, you. Boink. So nice and easy. 1, 2, 9 there, and then these 8 reinforced ones in the middle. Bucket of water in the middle of there. And then the top row, we're going to have a couple of spare, like I said. It's going to be the normal ones again. So there's our casing, and then what we can do is we have an industrial grinder on each side of this. That should go green, and you see it has. Wonderful. Green. And we're going to set 3 of these up with water, and one of them with mercury. And I'll explain that when we get to it. But basically, that's not what I wanted at all. I reckon there's enough power in that to break that. Come on, face the front, please. There we go, wonderful. So they've all got the right things there. They're all ready to go. What we're going to do is we're going to have a liquid tesseract and some water pipes putting water in from the bottom. We're going to have ME network putting things in, taking things out, and all our ore processing is going to end up going through that now once we've got these systems connected. So there we go. There's our industrial grinder. So that was kind of the aim for this episode. We'll just get a few things set up ready for the future, but we're getting more actually into GregTech stuff now rather than just normal non-GregTech type stuff. So there we go, nicely set up. I hope it was entertaining. It has been a very long episode to make and not a lot of stuff made, but I've moved a few things around. I did just before we finish, I did the Tesseract thing over here, so you can see that's just got a liquid Tesseract under there now, so I don't have to deal with having water underneath my boilers. And I've got a shared water source, just in case you haven't seen my earlier series. This is how I always do it. Just right down here out of the way. I've got a little shared water source there with 4 aqueous accumulators sending water into 1 Tesseract. Why are you sending water? You are. That pipe just looks empty for some reason. Them pipes have got stuff in it though, believe me. There you go, it's showing now. Weird. So there we go, and then I can just keep adding to the water network and just make sure this doesn't get drained out, but 4 aqueous accumulators should provide plenty of water for loads of boilers and stuff. There we go, that's it for this episode. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye.